What happens next is my favorite part.
Take this overboard now. I want you to
Feel that heat, and we can ride the boogie. Share that beat of love. I wanna
ride all night, working in the middle of the sun.
I wanna
ride all night, working in the middle of the sun. Ooh, baby, I love you true.
Listen, I just absolutely love this intro. Oh my God. Okay. Rock the boat. Listen, we're rocking the boat all the way to FROMville and back, and it's about to go down. We're gonna get this thing started. My girl EJ is on her way. So what's up to the chat? Thank you all so much for tapping in, tuning in. We're gonna have a good old time. We got some drama going on in FROMville, and I'm absolutely here for all of the shenanigans. With that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and bring the panel on in. Hey there, Miss Quanah, how you doing?
Hey girl.
Okay, you ready for these all the shenanigans that went down in FROMville, as well as your theory? Because I know you got your handy dandy notebook ready tonight.
I've got my notes. I'm ready. It was a lot.
Okay. Cool. We're going. It's gonna be fun, y'all. It's gonna be fun. So stay locked in. You know, anything's bound to happen. Okay. With that being said, up next, straight from the den, we got my girl Tamika. What's up, Tamika?
Hey y'all. Hello.
Okay, welcome. And y'all do what Tamika said in that chat. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Turn on the notifications. Okay. Quit playing. Act like you know. All right. And next up, we've got the one and only Miss K. Just K, slice of horror. It's too many K's in this friend group over here. Okay, hey K.
Hey y'all. Yeah, I said I'm gonna be serious this week. Like I said.
Oh, so unserious.
I'm be for real this week. You know.
Okay.
I'll be for real. Now that's probably not gonna last but about 5 minutes.
Exactly. I was gonna say that because I know Miss the one and only K slice of horror, the horologist is not gonna be serious. Maybe
not at all.
She said. Okay. Listen, so what's up to everybody over here in the chat? Ladies, while y'all got a chance, please go ahead and drop your channels in the chat, so that way if somebody chooses to subscribe, your information is already there. Absolutely appreciate you. Those of you that are tapping in, please head on over, because I know you're gonna love all of the content that these ladies have going on their channels. Go ahead, head to each channel collectively and hit that subscribe button. Tap those notification bells. We absolutely appreciate you. What's up to Demetria Richburg? Hey there. Hey, the non-fiction. Okay, all right, non-fiction. The non-fiction. I like that. Okay, thank y'all so much for tapping in. Let's see. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and read these comments real quick. Daryl Seymour, people are falling for Henry. Visions have no right to say that characters are dumb in this show. Who talking about characters? Are y'all talking about the people? Don't come over here being shady already, Daryl Seymour. Sounds like you being shady, okay?
Henry was the star of this episode for me, okay? For Henry to have been gone off that Henny for the past few weeks, he really showed out on this episode. So I'm yeah. You know, he going through some things, okay? I'm here for Henry.
That part, Kay, that part. With that being said, y'all, I got to bring my girl who has made her way to the FROMville family. Okay, shout out to my girl EJ. She is in the virtual building. What's up, EJ?
What up, everybody? Sorry for my tardiness. I got a little time mix up here.
We're gonna see you. We're sending you a clock that tells you East Coast, West Coast, Midwest differential time.
Please do.
Because somebody who be forgetting is me. I ain't gonna even lie. I will not lie to you. Okay. We're in FROMville, so things are bound to get turned upside down, but it's all good. Better late than never. Your presence is always our presence, EJ. So thank you so much. For thank everybody. Thank all the ladies for taking out the time out of your schedule to be here. Okay. So we're gonna go ahead and rock this thing out, right? We're gonna go ahead and get into it because FROMville spared no punches on this latest episode. It was crazy. The shenanigans were real, and I was absolutely here for all of the shenanigans. Okay. With that being said, let's see. All right, so we gotta rate this. We have to score this episode, and today we're scoring this thing from the smallest talisman to the largest talisman. The smallest talisman is a 1, and the largest talisman or the highest talisman is a 5. The 5 has the most power, so just think anywhere in between. Okay. So with that being said, ladies, I would love to hear your rating on this particular episode. It was entitled Heavy is the Head, right? So starting with Quana, Tamika, EJ, K, what are your thoughts? And what did you rate the episode? And my dear friends in the chat, please drop your rating in the chat. We absolutely appreciate it.
I think I'm gonna give this episode a 3 out of the talisman. It wasn't a bad episode, but I am getting a little bit of like doubters fatigue. I'm getting fatigued by all of the doubters, all of the this isn't gonna work. How many times is Boyd gonna say, oh, this isn't gonna work, or you're gonna talk about a plan, you want to tell everybody about the plan, then you all of a sudden don't want to believe the plan. I need to move past. I need somebody to move past all this and call all these people out on their mess and their BS. And I'm gonna say this though: what saved this episode for me was Marielle. Marielle saved this episode for me because she was the only one who was like, "Listen."
Gotcha. Okay. And I agree with you. I gave this episode a 3 on the talisman Richter scale as well. I scored it a 3. Tamika.
I'm going with a 4 because the amount of times that I was screaming and cursing at the TV, it had my blood pressure up. I was also getting irked by the arguing, but we already know that they was gonna have a split, and we was gonna have the people that's gonna be saying this ain't gonna work, we can't do this, and blah 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 blah. And I was getting even more annoyed that Sophia just gets to walk around and go in wherever the hell she want to go into. But, it was still good, even though I was cursing it out.
Right. So we definitely sick of the doubting Thomases, right? just do something. Get somewhere and do something, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And real quick, thank you, DeMarcus, for the super sticker. We absolutely appreciate you, as well as the additional super chat over that says this episode was a solid 4. Okay, I'm here for that. EJ.
Hey, I'm giving the episode a 4 as well because Ellis said, listen, first of all, don't be up in here telling my girl this, okay? Don't be telling her, do you see her stomach? Okay, she's not about to turn into one of these things. What is y'all talking about? We not finna do this. Like, Ellis was on her, like, he was on Marielle's neck about, and Kristi, all of them. Nah, we not finna do this. This ain't no good thing. What is happening here? I said, okay, Ellis, look at you, trying to get a little... I was happy about that. And then of course, I was annoyed by all the doubters and it just is what it is. Y'all got to do something. Y'all want to be stuck here for forever, or y'all want to do something? Like, either way, it's like hell. Like, I don't want to live here for the rest of my life. So we got to do something. Like, I get it, but at the same time, like, oh, girls talking about it wasn't like this. Bitch, what did y'all? Never mind. Yep, that's all I got. I'm sorry. I'm about to go into a rant.
Yes, it's okay. It's understandable. They will work every little nerve that you have with all the doubts, the questions, let's just do something, okay? Let's just try it. What about you, Kay?
This light just don't want to do right today.
Girl, you look good.
Okay. I'm gonna give it a 4. I'm with Tamika on this one. I was yelling at the TV a lot because how was y'all not yelling at the TV when y'all seen that hallucination that Henry had that was trying to tell him to cut the cord that's keeping him in the fake world, and now he don't know which world is the real world? How was y'all not screaming at the TV when Sophia and Yellow went to go put that shit on and said, I got to be me and appear in front of Tabitha as the man in yellow? And that scene has disproved Tony Teflon's theory, and I'm gonna talk about it later, okay? Because there was something that he was trying to put together, and I'm like, after this scene, that I don't think your theory can work no more. So I was yelling at the TV. I was yelling at the TV when we thought that Kenny had got shot. So I was yelling at the TV when what's the name? I don't like how y'all know I don't like how Tabitha be talking to Victor. Cause like who you talking to? And I don't like when how Boyd had came off at Jade because he was coming. I mean, I get it was dangerous. Yeah, but some, you know, and sometimes people gotta go for the sake of the group. So I'm here for it. I was yelling at the TV most of this episode. And yes, at finding and finding out that Fatima is dead, kind of, sort of. Like she technically, according to her vital signs, shouldn't be alive. She's a zombie, maybe. I don't know, but that was something also we found out in this episode. So it was a good episode for me. I was definitely here for it. So yeah, y'all got to think about the full picture of everything that happened.
And we're gonna get to it for sure. The full picture and all. Shout out to the Marcus for another super chat. What's good, EJ TV Junkie?
What up, DeMarcus? What up?
I said it in my country ghetto way that I feel like he would say it. I mean, he probably would. He'd probably be more grammatically correct than I would, right? And thank you again, DeMarcus, for another super chat. We appreciate it.
DeMarcus, I didn't even know you watched this. I feel like
Girl, y'all know DeMarcus be everywhere.
I know he be everywhere, but I didn't know he was. I didn't know he was down in FROMville.
Where you come to FROMville?
Okay. All right, y'all. Well, those are the ratings, the scores that everybody have given for the episode. And listen, we're gonna go dive right on into Henry and his situation. Henry must disconnect from the anchor. I will say we've heard the word anchor multiple times in the last couple of episodes, and we're gonna get into our perspective on the anchor. But yeah, we see that this man is literally first of all, he's trying to find something to do. He's stressed the hell out because listen, all I'm doing around here is drinking. I can't drink no more. I'm pretty sure I drank all the alcohol up out of the gas station, right? The gas station bar, right? And so he goes into the restaurant, and again, he's asking Baka, let me do something. She said, okay, cool, you can cook. But he hears a specific song on the radio, and he's like, okay, what the heck? Like, how is that out of all songs that would be playing? How was that the song, right? And so Baka's like, oh, don't worry about it. You'll get used to it because that ish happened pretty much all day long. So we see he has a little moment where we got light shining in his eyes. Wake up. And he has awakened in this hospital, this whole hospital that he has according to Victor, he's been in this hospital since he had a bad acid trip. Mama brought some acid home, and now your behind is laid up in this here hospital for the last 40 some years. And Eloise is on the way. She's a school teacher, but we see look at grown man Victor, and then he has a son, Sebastian. But we got this nurse doctor lady. She's looking suspect, but I'm hold tight on her. But what did y'all think just about, finding out that, this man, he's literally awakened in this hospital situation, which I really did love that moment. But then he also wakes the heck back up and like, he's calling his wife, what can I do, bro? You ain't say nothing about God. You calling on humans, right? But that's just my thought. But he's just like, what am I supposed to do? What is this anchor that I'm supposed to be breaking? I need you to I need you to be a little bit more specific. But at that moment, he hadn't received any real answers. So Tamika, EJ, Kay, and then Miss Quana, what are y'all thinking about, that entire moment for Henry?
I feel bad for Henry. I know he be kind of getting on our nerves at the same time, but this is not his fault. He can't control this. It's like he trying to fight it. He trying to be productive and go over here and see what he could do over in the diner. It's messing with him there, playing his song on the radio, about to talk about, oh, don't worry, it does that sometimes. He knew what the hell this song meant and what it was trying to do, and he just can't even cut up whatever the hell he was cutting up in peace. Because as soon as she dropped that tray, he back over here in the hospital. And now they're telling him he got to go ahead and drop down the hammer, get rid of the anchor. Like, you can't just say, oh, it's not real. That's not going to work. That's not going to get you up out of there. You literally got to disconnect so that you can stay over here. Don't you want to stay over here with us? And I'm like, no, Henry, don't do it. Don't do it, damn it. Because I just feel like this anchor is Victor and is telling him to take it out. For like we getting a repeat of Abby, Christopher 2.0. I don't know. I was already nervous, like either he possibly could take himself out or take Victor out. I don't want this to happen. I was initially worried and just figuring he wasn't going to make it to the end of the season because he was going to sacrifice himself for Victor. Not you getting this blood. Now you having these dreams and nightmares and you're thinking that the dreams is real and this is fake, and you got to take out the fake Victor to be with the real Victor. We ain't doing this, Henry. I need you some kind of way to snap out of this. I don't know. This was definitely raising up my blood pressure because I'm like, I don't like where this is going.
That part. EJ.
Oh, girl, my bad. Yeah. I like seeing Henry not Henry. I like seeing Victor in a suit, but Henry got to lay off that hen doggy dog. Okay, that's what he got to do. He got to just lay off the hen doggy dog, and just maybe we might get somewhere. Because that's all this is. That hen dog mixed with that blood. It's like
he rocks our wasted out here.
Okay, right. Okay, it's hitting a little bit different for him. So I just need him to go somewhere. I just need him. If I'm older, if I'm elderly, I'm taking naps. That's what I'm doing. I'm taking naps till this shit is over with.
So you gonna sleep through it all, EJ?
Gonna sleep through the whole FROMville experience?
Wake me up when this stuff is over with. Okay, wake me up. That's how I felt.
I can't.
Oh my God, that's it.
Yep.
I don't know who next, but
it's Kate. I thought she was about to say something. That's why I didn't.
Let me hop in here. I'm trying not to laugh because EJ still got me rolling off a man Victor, and I can't help but think about man Victor every time they do these flashbacks.
That's what he is.
He was clean. He was clean. Okay.
A whole different Victor. Speaking of the Victor and Henry, I had a chance to talk to them. So if y'all are on my end of the channel right now, I put the link in the chat box. So if y'all want to hear what they had to say about what's going on with their characters, if y'all want to hear it from Scott McCord and Robert Joy, y'all look in the comment section and on the channel to click on the interview so that I got a chance to talk to them both. Which I've loved everybody from cast, but I feel for him because he just, especially with him again, he gone off that hen dog, and he don't know what to believe right now because this hallucination he keeps getting is of the life that he wished that he had. He wants the life where everything was right with his family, because we know from things that Victor has told us, and even Henry has alluded to, things weren't right with his family even before FROMville. He was an alcoholic before all of this, but in these hallucinations, like everything is good. Like Victor grew up to be a successful man. He got a grandchild and everything. and like life is so much better. And then every time it like he shakes it off, he's in a nightmare. And a nightmare more terrifying than what he thought before when he didn't know what happened to his family. And then now this nightmare is real, but this hallucination is like very, very tempting. And he doesn't exactly know what to think. And I wish he would tell someone about, again, Henry, are you on the small council? Why are we not telling people what we going through? Him and Boyd need to start telling people about these hallucinations, because they are helpful, that the group should know these things. We need to know all of these things. But there was very, very good acting from this, because it's like, how do you think you would do in this hand when you just like, well, this seems like a good deal over here, but then what if what if it is all a nightmare? What if it is a nightmare? I know I've had dreams so real that I was just like, wait a minute, that I know this had to have happened. But when somebody's avidly telling you that thing that was the bad thing was really the dream, but this is the real life. Because in FROMville, think about it, you don't think none of this is real anyway. Like, you can't tell somebody FROMville exists. And so there's a lot of things that just seem like it's like blurring the lines of I don't know what to believe. And it makes him very, very paranoid. And he is very, very drunk. And he has been drunk for a few days. I know he smells like a distillery right now. I don't even know why they let him in the damn diner smelling like rubbing alcohol in the first damn place. But somebody need to go check on Victor.
Because they probably all smell like that same alcohol too. Hey, I would drink. EJ said she will sleep her way through FROMville. I would drink my way through FROMville. Okay. And west of Westeros, I got you. I see your super chat. I got you. Don't worry, I got you. Okay. Quana.
Yeah, I mean, I do feel bad for Henry, definitely, because the discombobulation that this has to be, to not know what's real and what's not, to kind of feel like you're in one reality and then you have a moment and then all of a sudden you're in another reality, and one is definitely better than the other, right? You have the opportunity to what you thought was your reality, you missing your children growing up, you get a chance to kind of reconcile with them. It's definitely the reality that you would want. And it reminded me of an episode of Buffy the Vampire Slayer from season 6, where she believes that she's in another reality, and she finds out that basically everything that has happened on the show is not real or is in her mind, and she has to decide which reality is the one she's going to go with. And that this is what we're building to, right? With Henry. Henry's got to decide if he's going to sever the connection and choose, Victor in a suit, which who wouldn't want to choose Victor in a suit? Right? Victor is looking very dapper in his suit.
Man, right? Victor.
Or is the other reality where he missed so much of, he missed his children's whole lives. And is that the reality? Either way, he's missed their lives, but is the reality where he gets a chance to be a grandfather and Victor is whole and happy, the one he wants to choose? So I definitely feel bad for him. But I definitely also don't think that is real, which I think all the more disproves the coma theory, because I think that they're teasing us with that by making that his reality. Like, this is his reality, that he's been in this kind of comatose state. And I think I feel like that's actually the show's way of acknowledging, hey, we heard that as a fan theory, and we're going to throw it kind of in your face just to kind of tease you with it, because the reality of all of these people being present and all of them kind of being in a comatose state and kind of conjoining in one world is not logical at all. But yes, I feel bad for Henry, but I want him to get together, because I think he's going to do something very stupid, and it's going to cost him, both realities, I fear. So yeah. Definitely.
Yeah, the Sophia, she definitely picked the most unstable individual to F with at this moment. And yeah, I hate that Henry is dealing with this right now. But I got a quick trivia question for you guys. And I want to see if you guys have been paying attention to the jukebox, if you guys have been paying attention to Tabitha and the conversation between her as well as Henry. And so the question is, what is the secret song connection between Henry Miranda and Jim and Tabitha? Do you know? Chat. Drop it in the chat if you know. Drop it in the chat if you know. And ladies, you can let me know if you know. You can drop it in the chat however you would like to answer as well. Okay. I want to see what y'all FROMville fans, FROMville know.
You said what? The exact song or the connection?
the exact song, the song that connects Tabitha and Henry. The Tabitha and Henry, Tabitha, Miranda, Jim. What song connects them?
Oh yeah, y'all can't rely on my memory.
Okay, we're gonna move to the answer though, because you know we on a time crunch. It's entitled "Blue" by Joni Mitchell, and I specifically had to pull up the lyrics because again, this word anchor keeps coming up in these episodes. And so in her song, she mentions crown and anchor, let me sail away, and she was on that ish, acid, booze, booty, all that stuff. She was, you know, these are some of the lyrics that were in her song. So just a little trivia moment. I just wanted to see if you guys, you know, caught that. When he was in the restaurant, when Henry was in the restaurant, that's the song that began to play on the radio, as well as when Henry and Tabitha were in the car together, that's the same song that was playing, as well as Tabitha saying that was her and Jim's song. So just a little connection. And if y'all go listen to it, y'all might break down in a couple of tears, because it's her voice. It's just something about Joni Mitchell. I don't know if y'all have ever heard of Joni Mitchell, but it is something about her voice and the lyrics with this song, and it makes you feel even more sad for Henry. So, all right, y'all. All right, here we go. Let me see. Let's see what y'all saying over here in the chat.
Oh, look, Tika, you did with your research and stuff. I'm really proud of you over here. Okay.
I've learned from the best between you and EJ. Okay, I've learned from the best. That's all I can say. It's definitely some drug and Lestat type stuff. But with that being said, y'all, let me see what Quanta got. I'm sorry. Let me get in the chat right quick. I'm gonna get to it. I promise you. It's a reason. My stuff is in a specific order, and I'm trying to stick with the order, or we'll be all over the place. That's all. But listen, we got the author of Confusion herself, entitled Sophia, affectionately named by the one and only K Slice of Horror. Okay, and we're gonna talk about Sophia real quick. Sophia. We're gonna talk about her real quick because she is just in everybody's business. She is all over the place, ear hustling literally everywhere. She asked the question, so did the totem work? Like, girl, how do you even know about that? And that's how Boyd looked at her like, how do you even know about the totem? I heard you saying that you were gonna see if it worked on those things that walk at night. Well, did it work? No. And she had this little smirk on her face. And so she was literally just, again, all over the place, everywhere. They finally got to burn Roger. They finally took him to the kingdom, but it's just creating a lot of chaos within this house. You got random house members that are just upset tremendously. Oh, we're gonna, like, they're scared now because now the totems that the things that once worked are not working anymore because we got new creatures coming up and doing all of these different things. And she's over here being a little pickpocket. She's stealing. Every time you turn around, she's stealing. She's picking up something new. She's grabbing something and putting it in that little raggedy backpack to include the yellow suit. So EJ, any thoughts, any perspectives or anything in regards to Sophia, the neighborhood criminal? Okay.
Girl, hell none whatsoever. Sophia gets on my nerves. I just wish like nobody pays attention to her. All she does is just walk around. Everybody kind of just just lets her do what she does. Nobody's paying attention. I get that we got a lot of stuff going on, but this was just like, she said, I'm gonna go back and get this suit because I got something to do. We all saw what she had to do at the end of the episode, but still, I was just like, so you just gonna go up here and get the suit? You just gonna walk around smelling stuff, doing stuff? Like she just doing too much. The way she played Sarah, you know, when she was asking her about what was in the bag, and girl, she's just working my nerves. Not too much on her. I don't like her.
Just doing the most, just nasty. I don't know why she smelled the cup, but I was wondering if was she gonna try to lick it? Was that person going to be the next victim? That she was gonna do some mind control over Debo on? I don't know. Quanta, Tamika K.
Yeah, look, Sophia in yellow, she's doing the most. She running scared is what she is, because you can tell she's really panicked that they're getting close to some information that they haven't had maybe in any of the other cycles. Which I'm hoping somebody will catch, because she's being real sloppy right now. But I just can't stand how everyone is letting this newcomer just walks about without any kind of suspicions, because they've had suspicion for everybody else who arrived. It's like suddenly this little girl with this little, you can't call it a gingham dress, but this little dress on shows up, and because she's blonde, they don't have any suspicions that they had for anybody else. So where is Nate? Where is not Nathan, Randall? Where is Randall in all of this? Because he's been mad suspicious. I need somebody who is usually suspicious, turn all that suspicion they didn't have for all the plans and everything else, and fixate on her. Clock her tea.
Right.
Please.
Right. Expeditiously.
That's all I got for her.
Yeah, the privileges is just taking me out. We definitely need Randall, Acosta, somebody to just start looking her damn way. I thought Sarah was going to catch on to something, but nope. I seem to be nothing happening. When she waved at Ethan, I was like, no, Ethan, do not wave back. Don't let her freaking get near you. The fact she just keep coming up, putting that little sad puppy dog face on and giving that fake ass smile, trying to get information, and then she's like, oh, too bad, so sad, it didn't work. Oh yeah, it's really bad. But all the while she freaking celebrating inside. I want to just jump through my TV and shake the shit out of her every time they show her on the screen. It ticks me the hell off. I think I gotta just make a rant video specifically just for Sophie, because she really works my nerves. Thank God they finally burned Roger. Too bad y'all waited till after the fact instead of doing it beforehand. But, child, he looked a hot mess. He definitely needed to be burned up. But I'm just sick of her. I'm sick of her walking in everybody's house, just walking all around, going in there. When she was looking for the suit, I'm like, please, somebody walk past, see her. Nope. Nobody sees nothing. And so Boyd comes back and is like, yo, who the hell took the damn suit?
Right.
No, we would have had a town meeting about who was all up and through here digging through stuff, because I need to know who that is. Because again, why is there not a watcher in every show? There's a nosy neighbor somewhere that be in the cut that be like, I saw you, I see you take that, what's in your bag, what you doing over there? Like, it's always one nosy person. Where y'all at in FROMville? She just in here, and y'all ain't just checking to see what she just walking around just doing the most. Absolutely nothing. If anything, Kenny should have been watching her. I feel like Kenny should have had his eyes on her, because you the one was being all nice and stuff to her when she first came in. Like, nobody is watching and seeing what's going on with this. They don't have a lookout person. If they even had just a lookout person that could see, like, why is she always walking around going inside of people's houses? Like, they made their mistake with that. And see, what I thought she was going to do with the suit was have a Henry, like put it in Henry's possessions, or make it, or have Henry end up putting it on. Like, I thought she was going to use that to make people think in the town that Henry was the man in yellow. Not so her ass could put the suit back on.
Right.
That's diabolical. And just so much privilege there to show I can actually go and change back into my other form, just to, mess with y'all a little bit more, and then come on and hide back over here in this form just to mess with y'all because clearly ain't nobody watching me at no point in time.
That part. Nobody was paying attention at all. That everybody? Did everybody go?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I don't know. All right. So, okay, we got this confrontation, y'all, because Kristi let Marielle know, listen, you need to stay in your lane. But I want to know how did you guys feel about the whole conversation between Marielle and Kristi? Because Marielle was trying to tell her, listen, we know that there's basically something going on with Fatima, and I think that her situation will work really well with considering what we're dealing with. So that particular situation, we find out, real quick, respect to Ellis. I don't care what y'all say, there will be no Ellis hate tonight. But we see Fatima, listen, I think Fatima is the kimono lady. That's just my thought. But Fatima, as someone, I think it was Kay that mentioned earlier, Fatima is her blood pressure is so low. Homegirl should be dead at this point. And so this is where she's saying how she connected with the Smiley. She felt everything, and so this could really work for their benefit. And Marielle was saying, yeah, I think this would really, this will work. Let her do what she want to do. But Kristi was like, nah, girl, you got to stay in your lane. So started with Kay, Quana, Tamika, EJ. Any thoughts on Kristi, Marielle, and then Fatima? And Fatima has the blue vein syndrome going on with her stomach. She says she felt cold on the inside. And don't look like old girl here no more. I'm just saying, she's zombified.
And the fact that they're not telling her this is what's bothering me. Why are y'all not telling her this? Because one of the first things you do anytime you go to a checkup, appointment, anything, they check your vital signs to let you know if they're within normal limits, and hers are out of normal limits. That temperature, that pulse, that blood pressure, all of her vital signs are abnormal, unless you a zombie. So like, if my vital signs are if it's giving I'm not alive,
right?
Y'all need to tell me. Like, don't be tiptoeing around and looking at me like I'm crazy. No, tell me like you shouldn't be alive at this point, so that I have more information about what's going on with me. And I'm here with Marielle. Like Kristi, you don't know everything that's going on in this damn place. You don't know. You ain't the boss. You Boyd that you just gonna think you gonna tell me what I'm supposed to do? Talking about, well, I'm the doctor. You just the net. First of all, Kristi, I don't even think she finished school. For that matter,
nope, like, she was in her third semester, something like third year or something like that.
Not the whole expert on everything. I'm just not. Kristi, please chill out. I'm with Mary. Y'all look. If it's anything that somebody can do to help, then let them help, because nobody is an expert about what's going on here. But if my vital signs is giving dead alive, the Walking Dead, y'all need to tell me, because actually we need to tell some people, because we seen what happened with Roger.
Right.
You know, absolutely. If the dead are walking among us, and again, I'm gonna get them. It's gonna be part of my theory, but people need to know this thing. We need to know. Let me know a zombies out here.
For sure. Tell me something. Quana.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with the chat. I basically said the same thing. Like, it's given she dead. Like Andy said, like Andy said, as sinners, you dead, ain't you? She dead, and they need to figure out. First of all, stop having dead people walking around town. At some point, someone needs to say something to this girl. I will say this whole scene, and y'all know how much I love Boyd, was proof positive of why Boyd is starting to work on my last nerve. Because I don't even rock with Ellis like that. But when he tried to check Ellis for saying you didn't see the baby, was he wrong? No, he wasn't wrong. That was completely appropriate to bring up at that moment. You didn't see the baby. You didn't see she was pregnant. So what you mean you don't see nothing? I need you to dig a little deeper. I need you to try something else. And then the way she kept going off on Marielle, oh no. So Kristi is over here with Acosta for me. They both can get left outside. If we didn't need her to bandage up these people, they both could be left outside at night. For at this point,
Girl, we don't need her because Randall has been her apprentice so far. Randall actually doing things. Randall can bandage them people up. She can go ahead and go outside.
And Marielle know where everything is, because at this point, she really is bugging. You want to be in charge. You want people to keep you in the loop for everything. But you literally see, oh, I've been fussing at you this whole time. She ain't got no blood pressure. She ain't got no heartbeat. What are we doing? She dead. You better tell Boyd or somebody. Oh, we better let somebody know something ain't right. So yeah, I'm so sorry for Fatima. Best of luck. R.I.P.
Okay.
Because it's given she dead.
That part.
I'm sorry, y'all got to start treating y'all not acting enough like the people from Walking Dead. Because when it's a lot more people that should just not be existing right now. Because at this point, y'all should be like, I'm not taking chances anymore. And I think EJ said at the beginning of the season, somebody needed to go put Fatima somewhere. Because why are we letting her just walk around being dead? We don't know what she can do at this point. And I'm still not off of Ellis's neck. Okay, because still, what have you done?
Leave Ellis alone, because he is standing by his woman right now. And okay, like he is standing by. You see the way this man is taking up for his woman? It is absolute facts, like Juana said, that this was the right time for him to bring up. Exactly. Respect to Ellis.
I ain't giving him no damn respect. Even Fatima was telling him to shut the hell up.
Next, get this off of here. Ellis not a damn thing.
No.
Ellis done been stabbed. Ellis done had a broken arm. Ellis done had his rib or his lung punctured. Come on now. That man, and he fought off the big bad, and he fought off the big bad baby dolls in the woods. Okay.
One.
Next.
And let Roger he let Roger get killed by one. The first one that came and bust through the damn
Roger
door,
let himself get killed. Roger let himself get killed
Roger's
for pulling stuff out the water.
That was Roger's fault. That was all Roger's fault. Listen,
respect
first
to
and
Ellis.
foremost, respect to Ellis, because Ellis is trying to stand by his woman. He just giving him the truth. Like, you didn't see it last time. Like, look where we at now. So what makes you think that there's not something there now? Like, you know, not trying to be disrespectful to Kristi, the almost doctor, but damn girl, you missed it last time. So yeah, I'm gonna say something.
If you see something, it ain't like
if you see something, say something. Okay, Ellis.
Ellis gaslit her too last time to say wasn't nothing there. Don't be acting like talking about check again. Y'all both see on the scan ain't nothing there. She know how to read the thing. You don't know what's on there.
She only a third year medical student. Okay.
Did you see something in there?
Yep, I saw it. I saw black marks. I saw it. That ain't normal. So I know something is not right.
He ain't seen nothing in there too. Just go. That's all he do is was go stand beside her to be like, I'm here to just.
They should have took some blood to see if the blood was red or black.
Listen, a person who loves Armand does not get to no ma'am. No.
Oh, let me move on.
I done told y'all.
Was that everybody? Was that Tamika, did you go?
I don't really have much to add to this. I agree with Kristi. I didn't see what she was saying anything wrong with it. Fatima didn't see anything wrong with it. I mean, it's really nothing we could do for her. I do agree that she should be told, like, girl, I don't know what's happening. Your pulse ain't there. Your blood pressure's low as hell. You dead, girl. Yeah.
That part. Okay. All right. So we got to talk about Jade. Y'all remember when Jade thought this was just a high-tech escape room, and now he out here trying to figure out how to get the heck up out of this place, right? So Jade is going through the motion. He's like, okay, I know what I got to do. We can basically go through the basement of the Colony House. We can go through there, get the bones, take the bones out of there. Well, Boyd said, no, we need a plan. Like, this is not working for me. I need to know, because if you're telling me we're going to get people down in this space, in this little hole in the ground, and which way? How are y'all gonna get out? Y'all can't go back through the same way that y'all came out, right? So he figures, okay, well, this is my all the pots and pans he has used. But later he kind of realizes, dang, okay, so what I've been looking at the whole time has really been the roots of the tree. And basically we can pull the roots. I mean, we could pull the tree out of the ground and make that exit to, get out of. So for now, how are y'all feeling about Jade's plan? Not mentioning, not okay, because Boyd was against it. If you don't have a plan A, B, C, or D, I don't want to hear nothing that you're talking about. So Tamika, Quana, EJ, K, how are y'all feeling about his plan? Do y'all think it could work? Is it a workable plan, or like he need to get somewhere and sit down and try it again?
I don't know, to be honest with you. I mean, Boyd told him to look up some other ways, that he wasn't going in somewhere that they didn't have a way in and out, which I do get. You trying your best to make sure that nobody could get hurt. You saying from your military experience, you always want to have two ways. I get that. But also, it's kind of impossible to make sure that it's not going to be no accidents and nobody else is going to get hurt. And then when you tell him to find another way and he finds the other way, then you say, and that's not good enough. You need to find some other ways besides the original other way that I told you. Like, I need Boyd to tell him everything all at once, because, right. I mean, that is kind of frustrating. I'm coming to you where I might have something else cooking up, and now you telling me that's not good enough. You still need me to find something else. But I'm a little skeptical about this whole, I just realized that the tree was over the open and we go ahead and move that, then we good. I don't know if that works, because we remember the boy in white saying, don't touch this shit. I know they getting technical, saying he said don't cut it. If you move it, it's still you're touching it. I just don't know if that's going to end well. But, usually I rock with both of them, really. I just wish they could get on one accord and we could really try to figure out a good, plan that we all can agree on to work on together.
Right. Next.
I just wish, and I'm gonna say something that I probably have never said in all my days of talking about TV shows, because I usually reject this phrase, but I'm gonna say it here now. The Jade of it all is what made this episode feel like a filler to me a little bit. And I hate that phrase, because what was the point of them telling everybody that there was a plan and telling everybody the information, and then you not support what he's telling you? You coming out the gate, you angry because he doing a 3D model. That boy said he got to do a 3D model. Let him cook and do his 3D model. If he had some Legos, I'm sure he would have built him a Lego model. Like, you could get Victor to draw the diagram if you need a paper map to take with you down in the tunnels. But I just didn't understand the vitriol. And so I don't know that his plan is going to work. It probably isn't. It's from, right? Like, somebody's going to have to get stuck in there, get trapped, die. They're going to separate, whatever. We know that. We know that from TV watching. But he didn't even get a chance to fully workshop it, because Boyd was so dismissive out the gate and just bounced, that he had to come up with this all on his own instead of really workshopping the plan. They could have sat around for a little bit, looked at the little model and said, what about this? What about this? What about this? So that just kind of frustrated me, because we just came from that. So because we just came from that dismissiveness, then we tell everybody now we back here. So that's how I felt. So I felt bad for Jade, because I think he felt like he was being taken seriously, and now he's back at square one.
Yep. Okay. Yeah. He wanted to be heard. He wanted to be heard, and his plan, made sense. But I also understood Boyd's perspective. Listen, we got lives on the line. I need that plan A and a plan B. I need to know who's gonna go in there. I need to know how you're gonna get out once you get in there. How are you gonna protect yourselves once you get in there? In case these things decide to wake up and do what they're known to do. How are you gonna get the bones out? What you gonna put them in? Like he needed a play. Literally, this is what it seemed like to me, that Boyd was asking for a play by play of every single thing. Now, I'm not justifying it, and I agree with you by saying, why tell these people that there's a possibility that you'll have a way to get out? But I'm with Boyd. I need to know, because what if I'm the one that's got to go down in there? I need to know if I go in there, how am I going to get out? And am I going to be protected once I get down in there? So, it's a lot. It was a bunch of streets that you could, a bunch of avenues you could take in addressing the way that Boyd addressed that situation with him. EJK, I don't know who next.
I'll say,
go ahead.
I understand Jade had it was a good plan. It was a good plan. But Boyd also has these fears about losing people and not being able to save people. But he shouldn't have projected his fears onto Jade like that, and maybe just have more of a conversation like, hey, Jade, this is a good plan, but we got to execute it in a way that keeps people safe. Instead of them both just kind of like yelling at each other and chastising each other and cussing at each other. Like, let's make it so that we can execute this plan, but at the same time cut down on the casualties. Like, y'all don't know how to talk to each other. Like, it was you were getting somewhere. We got to keep people safe, but that don't mean we need to just be like, I'll go back to the drawing. Like, no, let's take this basis and see where we can take it. But Boyd, you do need to start opening up to people and like letting them know, like, hey, if I come at y'all like this is why, because we've lost people before by not executing a plan good enough or not having all the kinks worked out. And so I want to make sure that this doesn't happen. Say that, Boyd.
Right. Yeah, his communication was definitely turned all the way off. And I'm gonna make some excuses for Boyd in just a minute. Anybody else have any thoughts on this plan of Jade's, and him trying to get Boyd on board, literally on board with him, to act this whole thing out?
No, I'm good. I ain't got no thought.
Okay. All right, cool. So we'll move right on along. And then finally we get to the man of the hour that y'all been wanting to talk about. Everybody wants something from Boyd. Boyd is going through it. Boyd got Parkinson's. He done went and asked that help for Kristi for some medication. She don't want to give him nothing. I'm like, girl, at least give the man something to calm him down, calm his nerves, give him something. But Kristi does not. I don't have anything. Okay, Kristi, you working on my nerves at this very moment. Just my thoughts. And finally, they have the conversation and they go out to the tree, and Jade explains to him, okay, now I know exactly what we need to do, and this is how we're going to, we're going to go in this way, and this is how we're going to get out. We're going to pull this tree down. We're going to leverage everything. We got to be up at least 100 feet worth of clearance so if the tree falls down, it's not falling or hurting anybody. We can get these roots up out, and then that'll be our exit point. And so he finally made it plain. But of course, at the moment, Boyd wasn't hearing it, and Father Khatri was on his neck. Listen, I need you to go on and just let it happen. I get over the fact that you're still in shock of your wife and everything that happened to her. Like, get over that, get that out your head. So before we continue with Boyd, I want to go ahead and read the super chat. West of Westeros. Okay, can we please talk about how Boyd not tripping like he should with the ransacked bedroom? I'd be calling a community interview in the yellow suit. Exactly. He definitely should have been wilding out about his things being ransacked, as well as that yellow suit being caught up missing. Okay. So with that being said, Kay, EJ, Tamika, Quana, any thoughts on Boyd, everything he's experiencing right now? Plus, I just feel like this man needs some medication. Just my thoughts. Any thoughts on the situation with Boyd and him finally saying, okay, let's do it?
Yeah, was it me?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, I feel like I said, I would have called a town hall meeting to see who was going through all of this, because that's not something that nobody in FROMville normally does, is just go breaking into other people's houses and messing with everybody's stuff like that. That's not normal town behavior. So I would have definitely been trying to ask about who was in here and where is, because I mean, I don't think I seen an announcement where he was like, "Hey y'all, I have the man in yellow suit and it's gone." Did he even tell Victor that he had?
He didn't have a chance to tell anybody other than Kenneth. Kenneth was the only one. Kenny was the only one that knew about the yellow suit being missing.
That's something that I feel like people should know, or at least the small council of people should know, that I had the suit, I locked it away. Somebody came in here in my things and took it, and whoever that is walking around among us. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like at least small council should have done that. But we all know that Boyd is not taking the man in yellow as seriously as he should. And Victor even said that. Victor said that last episode when Boyd was trying to talk to him about stuff. And he was just like, "You're not taking the man in yellow as seriously as you should."
Mm-hmm.
But he doesn't. But then again, Boyd does not have all the information about the man in yellow, especially since this is this is his first time in FROMville. But Tabitha and Jade have been in this situation before, so Tabitha and Jade should be taking the man in yellow a lot more seriously. And Julie with her story walking. Where the hell was Julie in her story walking? Because her ass could have story walked just a few hours before to see exactly what happened. Julie and your wig, you've been very useless with this gift of story walking. Because if you're not gonna do it right, why are we in here doing it?
That part.
Why are we doing it? I can't with that. Boyd, Boyd, you need to start talking. You really need to say Boyd is carrying a lot by himself. He's carrying a whole lot, especially with the things that's about about his wife and Father Khatri. At least if you're not gonna open up to Donna, tell Ellis so that he could be of some use. He's the emotional support animal of FROMville. So at least tell Ellis so he can hold your hand or give you a hug or something. Y'all ain't got no therapist there, so tell somebody. And I think Ellis might fit that job, perfectly, because if he's not doing nothing else. So
he's a therapist, the physical therapist. Yep.
I think we should just use Ellis as the town therapist. Okay, tell your problems to Ellis, and then Ellis take it to. But just tell him that without you knowing that it's not going to be confidential, because he's going to have to take it to small council.
That part. And thank you, Westeros, for the super chat. Okay,
Westeros. That's a Game of Thrones. A Game of Thrones.
I know I'll be paying attention to them different names. But shout out to the Game of Thrones, okay?
Is it my girl?
Oh my God. Now y'all know I can't remember.
I'll just go.
I thought I said Quana, but that's okay. Whoever goes, just go.
I thought you said me last because I.
Oh, okay. You was last, girl.
I
told you. Y'all know my brain on cloud 100. I can't remember.
Yeah. So, when it's all said and done, Boyd don't care no more. Boyd stopped caring a long time ago. Boyd said, "Bump all this. I ain't got time for this. Like, we not gonna worry about this man in the yellow. He ain't nobody listening to Victor. Victor, don't nobody care what you're talking about. And Jade, ain't nobody trying to do this old dumbass plan that you got going on. I'm over it. Like, I just feel like Boyd been done." At some point, like, Boyd is tired of all of the ish. He is tired of all of it, and he just want to be done with. He tired of having to be the one to save everybody But on the real, though, I think Boyd is just really doesn't want to be responsible for all of these lives. Like, he doesn't want to be responsible for it, and he wants it. He wants to do this the safe way, and I kind of low key get that. Like, everything that he's been through, everything that's happening, and to know that these monsters actually let him go. You know, they let him go. They make him watch things and all of this type of stuff. Like, he should have been gone in theory, you know, but like they're targeting him on purpose, like because he's supposed to be like they want to break him, and they've said that they want to break him, and they low key almost have broken him. I feel like there's many moments where I feel like Boyd is at the verge of just like throwing all this shit down, you know, just knocking it all over and being like, I don't even care no more. You know, taking one of those bullets. I think that when he took those bullets, that was one of those moments. Like, I really think Boyd is over it. So, but at the end of the day, he got a lot going on, and that's the main thing. And Kay, don't do Ellis, okay? Like, Ellis, yeah, he be useless in some situations, but we found his spot. We found what Ellis is good at. Ellis is good for taking up for Fatima. You know, he be speaking up because that's his woman, but he also good at being an emotional support person. I've been telling you that he's emotional support. That's what he do.
Then let's use that and let him be part of the small council so people can come to him with all of their things. Okay. Then let that be, because Ellis, if I'm telling you, if you give the chance for Ellis to step up and be useful, he's going to decline the offer.
I don't know about that. I think he'll do what he can.
When?
I think he'll do what he can, but
he went out there to help his daddy when his daddy wanted to go catch that monster. He got a little pushback at first, but he definitely went out there and helped him. Like, don't be doing Ellis like that. Like, Ellis be useless, but he also be useful sometimes. Okay, he have his moments. I'm gonna put him down like all the way down. You saw what he did. He let that dude go ahead and get unalive because he knew better. He knew that somebody had to go.
Hold on one second, because they won't Westeros want me to pay attention to the spenders. Listen, Westeros, no disrespect, and we appreciate anything that you contribute to any of these channels. However, the way I do my lives, and I do see your chats, I will get to them, but my things are in a specific order, so I try my best so that we are on time with what we're doing. We're not doing this live for 5-6 hours. I'm giving you all of the information, everything that happened in the episode. And so, yes, I see your chats, your stickers, your everything that you're contributing to the channel. But just know I have a specific order that I try to stay in, so that way we can get all the information out, so you guys can hear what actually happened in the episode. Because these recaps are not just for people who've already actually watched the episodes. Some people don't have the fortune of actually watching the episodes, and so they come to the channel to get the recaps, to get the breakdowns, as well as to get, you know, everybody's opinions on certain episodes. So again, we absolutely appreciate you. Your contributions is everything. I'm just letting you know that you're not being ignored. I have a specific order that I go in to cover the content. So that's it for now, and thank you once again. Okay. And anyone else with Boyd? And again, I need her to give that man some medicine. All he wants is a pill, something just to calm him down. Kristi.
Yeah, I feel like she has something in the back. Well, what happens to all the medicine that was in the cabinets? I mean, you tell him to come to you and tell you what's going on, and then he finally opens up and tell you, and you like, ain't nothing I can do for you. But listen, Boyd is under a lot. Boyd is under a lot of.
You know, she had to put something to the side because Marielle was dipping into the opiates and stuff. She had to hide a little something.
Right. Give him a placebo, make him feel good, okay?
Right. He is under a lot of stress, and before he can even really get through one thing, he got another thing and another thing and another thing. And like, everything is happening back to back. It was like, you know, he's arguing with Jade, and then Marielle and Kristi's arguing, and then Tabitha's doing what she do. Like, everybody, you know, is seeing these splits happening. Henry going through it, so everybody was getting it. And I was trying to be understanding to that part, but I ain't gonna lie, it was irking my nerves. But I feel like Boyd doesn't want anybody to get hurt, and that's just impossible if we being honest. He didn't want to hear Father Khatri coming and telling him that. But it's like, it's no way. And he was telling him, because of course he ended up seeing this vision with all of them getting damn popped, pop. And I was scared for a minute. I thought that was real. I said, wait a minute, what's going on here? And then I wanted to know if that was foreshadowing maybe for what Henry could potentially end up doing. But he was letting him know it's not your fault what happened to Abby. It's not your fault. If anybody gets caught up with this situation, you cannot save everybody. You could try to plan to the best of your ability, but you don't have control of really anything here. And by now you should know that. So all you could do is the best you could do and plan, to the best of your ability. But I just want to add too, he did tell Kenny about the yellow suit. He was, worried about that and like, what the hell? He said, I guess he got tired of walking around naked and came in here and got the suit. But then he got interrupted by Jade. And Jade said, F the yellow suit, we got to go so he could show him what he was talking about with the tree.
True.
And I'm like, no, don't say F the yellow suit.
Right.
Like, we still got to be paying attention to that part too. But unfortunately, he ended up getting distracted because it was something else again. So they didn't even get to go into that the way they should have.
Right. Yep.
Y'all gonna stop coming for Ellis. Like, all these Ellis hate up in these
Child,
comments.
Ellis
Y'all
ain't
stop coming
doing
for
a
Ellis.
damn thing, okay? He better go.
Ellis is here Ellis is here for eye candy. Okay, he giving us something
he
to
ain't
look
no
at,
eye candy for me. Shit, he a little
and I'm talking about for the people of FROMville, okay?
Okay.
FROMville. He is giving them some eye candy. Not to mention, he is an emotional support. He always be there for his daddy. His daddy be coming. You see them hugs he give. Ellis gives good hugs. Y'all gotta stop doing Ellis like that. Y'all see Ellis hugs. Ellis gives good hugs.
We need more than a hug sometimes.
Dane C2572 said Boyd needs some sloppy toppy. No ex in 2 years. That's pertaining to Boyd. Thank you for the super Dane.
I mean, old girl over there in the diner, he could go holler at if he really, really needed it.
Vodka, yeah.
Her braids stay fresh, okay?
At this point, this man got he having trembles in his hand. He having hearing every time he turn around, he hearing shots going off. He ain't got time for no sexual healing right now. He need to get his mind right. Get that man a pill. I know. Didn't Tilly have the morphine when she came? She had the good stuff. Get that man to pop him, give him something. Go find
Kristi
weed,
is lying
something.
to this man.
Yeah, she wrong for that.
She acting like she don't got nothing when she was just worried. She was just fussing at Marielle for hiding drugs 2 seconds ago. So most definitely she got something in the back she could give this man to get him to calm all the way down. But she could help him out a little bit. So that's why I said, again, Kristi could be outside with Acosta. But in terms of Dane saying he needs some sloppy toppy, that's why they brought Acosta onto the show. Because best believe,
I know you fucking lying.
She giving Abby just enough to where when he's in his lowest hour, she's gonna be replacement Abby in these streets. And maybe maybe you know what? I'm gonna say if they do that, I might can understand because maybe she will be this show's version of Michonne, and she'll be able to tell Ellis to sit down somewhere or to buck up and get some strength to him to help out a little bit, like Michonne did for Carl. So. Maybe
absolutely not.
Maybe they just need to establish a family reunion.
Listen. Okay.
But yeah.
Don't nobody want to see Boyd and Acosta together?
Not at all.
Nobody wants to see it, but I think that's what he liked, child. You over there talking about Baca. He don't like Baca. He ain't. That's not his style.
Oh yeah.
At this point, he probably can't even move it up or down. So focus. He just need to focus on his mental health. He going through a little too much.
Don't do it like that.
I didn't like that. I'm sorry. Listen, real quick though, y'all. We got to talk about just a quick some of these ideas that they had, because they've been trying to get off this freaking wherever they are. They've been trying to escape for the last 2-3 seasons, right? So I just want to know, were these couple of ideas, were they fire or trash? And y'all can drop your answer in the chat, fire or trash, okay? Fire emoji or trash. The antenna, the fact of them trying to, if we get a signal,
Trash.
we can connect. Was it a fire or a trash? Even though it didn't work, was it a fire or a trash idea?
Connect to what, Tika? Connect to what? What
EJ, just
connected
roll
to?
with it. Just roll. If you ask them, they the one wanting to connect to something.
I'm telling you, no, I'm rolling with it. I'm saying it's trash. Connect to what? Connect to what? It was crazy. It was a dumb idea.
Right. Yeah, they had too many things. It makes sense. Then we got them trying to dig the hole in the basement, fire or trash. To see if the electricity was working, or see what the electricity was connected to.
Trash.
Okay.
This is another dumb idea.
Is EJ the only one answering? Y'all let me know.
They had the right idea, but I mean,
but
knowledge comes at a cost. So I mean, you see what happened.
Yeah, at the time, I thought it was okay because you don't know what the hell is going on. You like, how the hell is this stuff turning on? And it ain't no damn nothing it's connected to. So I wasn't mad at them at the time. I ain't even gonna lie.
They didn't even know if the monsters could come up from the ground. Like, they didn't have no clue what else could happen while they was out here digging under the doggone ground. This was dumb. I ain't doing nothing extra that's gonna possibly get me got. I'm scurrying and I ain't doing it. And I'm gonna be taking naps. Hell no. I'm gonna be asleep. No.
That part.
So I'm crawling out the ground.
All right.
I think the radio tower was trash, but you know what? I'm gonna go circle back to that tunnel because now in hindsight, when we know that knowledge comes at a cost, I don't think I definitely don't think, them collapsing the tunnel and now we know what's in the tunnels. I actually think it wasn't a bad idea, just poorly executed, and maybe the right idea, but the wrong location.
Okay, I could that makes sense. That makes sense. That makes sense. I get what you're saying. So, yeah, great idea, good idea, poor execution. Because you got your whole family digging a hole in your house. Like, you don't know what's gonna actually happen. And we saw what happened. The house ended up collapsing on them. So, okay, and they are literally digging through some stuff. So, okay, trash. And lastly, this idea of Boyd going outside, cutting himself, putting the worms inside of Smiley. I definitely thought that was a trash idea because now you don't know what was going to really happen. Again, they had no answers to these ideas, right? They're just, and I guess at this point it's just like, let's see what happened and we'll go from there. We're gonna F around and find out. They've literally been effing around and finding out. Trash or fire for Smiley and this whole
at the time
situation.
I thought it was fire because it took Smiley out for a minute. They didn't know he was gonna get back up. And he was able to go in and give Ellis his blood, which is what he wanted to do. He couldn't give it to him at the time because he had the worms that Martin had passed to him. So
right, that's true. Okay. All right. So with that being said, the idea that they have now to go in, put up the talisman, and then basically come out through the tree. Do y'all? I don't know who watched the next episode, but with this episode, do y'all think, this is a good idea? Because all they're doing is trying to go into the tunnel, block it off so that in case those things wake up, they won't be able to, get to them, and then get the bones so they can do what they need to do with the bones and go out through the tree. Do y'all think that is a fire idea or it's trash?
I mean, it worked in Nightmare on Elm Street briefly.
Briefly.
What was it? The 3 Dream Warriors where they had to go dig up the
I ain't watch all them things. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, in the third movie. They had to go dig up. They had to dig the bones up, and if you dig them and you like bury them like correctly, then it's supposed to like fix everything. Like it. I mean, it worked. I mean, he came back alive for the fourth movie, but it temporarily worked. So just by the rule of horror movies, I was gonna say that idea it worked for a little bit. I'm gonna roll with it for FROMville.
I'm with the idea of moving the bones. The part that I have a problem with is them moving the tree. If it's a way for them to go around the tree and still get it done, then I would be down with that. Like moving the bones, I feel like it's on the right track because we know later what old yellow fellow bitch ass sells Tabitha, and this seems like nobody has ever got this far to do this, to have this idea. So I feel like they are on the right path. But just the way they going about doing it.
Okay. All right. Cool. So another super from Westover. West of Westeros. Thank you for the 1999 super chat. You ladies are the best hosts. Just want to know my thoughts, guys. Are seeing question. Julie gave up story walking. Man in Yellow told Tabitha, "Oh, you don't remember this yet. Remember what?" And okay, any thoughts? We're gonna actually talk about that, but any thoughts on that moment?
I feel like Tabitha needs to go get some of them shrooms from Jade because if the man in yellow remembers you being Miranda, remembers you being before that and before that, you need to remember your experience with the man in yellow. Because he obviously knows you, and he's obviously apparently like you. I thinks of you, him, Tabitha and Jade is like we friends. We go way back to the past cycle and the other cycle before that, and it's like we do this all the time. Like it's been us three. We the three constants here in FROMville, and Tabitha's just standing there looking crazy. Girl, go get you some shrooms so you can remember what the hell the man in yellow talking about. Because at this point, he playing in your face because you don't know what's going on. Go get you some shrooms so you can be what Jade is on and start remembering what's going to happen. And if you can't remember it, Julie, your ass need the story walk so you can tell, so you can see what happened. Like it's things that y'all can access from these past cycles, but y'all are not accessing it. First of all, actually, Tabitha is actually more useless than Ellis. I'll give her that. Ellis, you more useful than Tabitha because Tabitha is sitting on a pound of knowledge, but she never wants to take it in. Like she don't want to do nothing about the knowledge that she has. She don't want to say, "Oh, let me do this." Oh yeah, the Ankui kids. Oh yeah, the boy in white. She just be like, "Oh, I don't know if we should talk about that. I don't know if that's real. If that ain't your mama, don't be saying that to eat that." Tabitha, sit your ass down. Y'all be talking about Victor to hold up on everything. How we know Tabitha ain't the one that's keeping them there?
Well, I agree because Tabitha be full of ish. I can't stand Tabitha. Like I can't stand her. The way she said, and since we getting right up into it, because the nice little slide is up here. These slides look nice, by the way. But how you gonna tell this boy that he not gonna be alone, girl? He probably gonna be. How you gonna promise him that? Did you just not see the Miranda that you was before, like the chick? Because what's a tell? You was Miranda before when you was on down here. You just told Victor that. Now you're telling this boy that. Do you not learn from your damn mistakes? Like we just gonna keep doing this stuff over and over. You probably told the last little boy the same thing when you was the whoever you was before that. Like you just keep repeating stuff. Just dumb.
Exactly. Do something different. Tabitha, instead of keep being in denial, he probably looking at you like you dumb because every cycle you be doing the same thing.
Right.
Well, I do want to say I see it both ways. Yes, Tabitha irks my goddamn nerves. To be honest, I wish she would have just let Victor and Ethan go on their own to have this talk. Because we already knew if she was there, she was gonna be stop. Wait, what are you doing? Why are you telling him that? No, because she can't take it. She can't handle it. This is too much for her. So I don't think she should have been here for this moment at all. We already knew what the hell she was going to do. This was no shock. But I also feel like I would be feeling the same way if it was my damn child. I don't want you to think that you got to sit here and survive and eat bugs and plants and in pairs for the rest of your damn like peaches, whatever the hell it was.
Right.
And then Victor was in this. Victor was in this. I feel so bad for Victor. Like every time you think you can't feel no words for him, it's like, oh my God, he's like, I played with the walls, I played with the floor, and then I went and made these and was like, hey, this could be my mother and my sister. Why don't I go ahead and make your daddy too? Like nobody wants to think about this, but just to know that that's what his reality was. And I was also pissed that she was there because we didn't get to hear what the third thing was that the boy in white said to him. We only heard the first two, so we didn't even get all the details we needed. But then, you know, she had to think about it like, oh, wait, okay, I'm going to save y'all. We have a different way and a better way. We getting further than, you know, what she got. And your mother sent me back to get you too. And I was thinking to myself, just go with this, y'all. And then later, like how Ethan said, can we go up to Colony House by ourselves? And she said, yeah. I would have went to Colony House, act like we was going in. I would have said, Victor, come on, let's circle back around now that we ain't got my mother finish telling me what you need to tell me, okay? Because she doing too damn much.
Ethan was looking like he was getting a little scared too. I feel like he was getting a little scared because like you telling all of this, and this is a lot on one child. But listen, we don't know
man up.
We don't know what time is like. We don't know what tomorrow's gonna be. Matter of fact, everybody else could be gone tomorrow, and you'll be here by yourself. So, hey, you asked for this. You asked to teach me, basically teach me how to be alone.
Teach me how to be you. Teach me the game, Victor.
No. Let me know.
At least he didn't say, teach me the mother. He didn't say that. Okay. Ethan gonna be thugger. Okay.
I mean, but that's the thing. At least he's getting somebody that's gonna be there to help him. This is the best way to prepare because Tabitha, clearly you dumb, and the man in yellow know that you dumb because you keep doing the same thing over and over. Now prepare Ethan. At least he got a little bit more knowledge than Victor did, and that he might, you know, grow up and be man Ethan.
man Ethan. Quana, you had any thoughts on him wanting to become the new man alone, home alone?
This is where sometimes having a black mama and being a black mama gives you a special skill set. Because one thing a black mama will do is they will realize this is outside of my ministry. Let me pass you on to your daddy, your uncle, your cousin, somebody who can teach you this. This was the perfect time. So she wanted to leave him after he saw his daddy. I'm gonna stay on her neck about that. She gonna leave him after he saw his daddy hanging upside down in the barn and leave him with Donna. But you can't leave him with his big brother to learn how to survival skills. I'm just saying that didn't make any sense to me. I think that was a perfect time for her to say, let me go check on Julie, because I know when he's with Victor, for the most part, he's safe. Let him learn these little survival skills. Then we can sit down afterward, have a little meeting, a little come to Jesus or what have you, and make sure he's okay. Because at worst case scenario, if Victor is right, what you gonna do? Then you mad because now he's gonna be by himself and not knowing how to survive. Now we don't know what the third thing was that the little boy in white told him. And we all mad because we don't know what the third thing was. And the third thing might have been a clue. And if they would let these kids know a little something, like they told Julie about the men, if they had told him about the men in yellow, she could have said, ding, ding, ding. Wait, I saw him. They told Ethan about some stuff. He be knowing some stuff. Let the babies help.
Let me Jade. You got the Ethan got the juice now. You got the juice now. I'm sorry. That's just through me.
All right, y'all. So I have a quick question. And there was an object in the last couple of episodes, or this episode that I've seen in the previous season. Do you all recall this particular object? And is there any kind of meaning behind it, or was it a continuity issue? And the object I'm referring to is that clock. We saw this clock in the hospital or nursing home, whatever that place was, as well as the same clock at Henry's home when Tabitha made her way to that house. Can anybody, just tell me if there's it wasn't a continuity issue, or what was the meaning behind this whole clock situation?
The chair was there too. That was from his house.
And the chair.
I think it's just like them trying to have familiarity. Maybe man, Victor, whatever the hell y'all be calling him. Maybe he done brought it to the hospital to make him feel like it's familiar and comfortable. I don't know. I feel like that's what they was trying to do.
That makes sense. Any other thoughts?
I agree with Tamika.
I like that. Okay. All right, man, Victor strikes again. But with that being said, y'all, there's a new entity coming to town, and I just want to share this new entity with y'all. EJ, do me a favor and pause on the comments for just a second. I want y'all to check out this new entity. So give me 1 second. 1 second, y'all. Thank you. That's what I was trying to do. Thank you. I'm sorry. Okay, here we go.
Who the heck is that?
Those are the new entities that are coming to town.
Now, was that in the bonus unreleased content?
That's the bonus unreleased. That's the bonus
unreleased. The post credit, you had to keep watching, and then there was a little something that they gave you in the after credits that we ain't see.
Yes, ma'am.
So the man in yellow done started a black female quartet. I mean, pretty much. Quartet. That's
pretty much. So what had happened was Tabitha is in the house and she hears the phone's ringing, right? This phone that's plugged up to what, right? But she answers the phone and Tommy is on the line. Mama, come here, or I'm unalive my sister and my brother. And so she gets to where she had to be, over there at the mobile home, the mobile trailer, whatever you want to call that thing. And she sees all of the pictures that poor little Ethan has drawn, and she is pulled up on by the man in yellow, y'all. And he has some things to say. Y'all are doing good in this situation. You and Jade are doing really well. You've been here many, many times before, and no, I'm not gonna take you out just yet. Okay, it was the yet for me. Okay, like what is going on? So, with that being said, y'all, Quanah, Kay, Tamika, EJ, thoughts just on her going and having to meet up with this man in yellow. And we know this is Sophia, right? Because Sophia was the one that took the suit.
Very not smart of her. I'm trying not to use the D word. Very not smart of her to answer a phone call and go off on her own when she's oh so scared for her little boy Ethan that she can't even let her old son teach him how to survive. It's very interesting that she's willing to do that and put herself at risk, not knowing if she's going to die or not. That's the first thing that I got for Tabitha. But the second thing that I got for Tabitha is, I'm intrigued because this to me is giving yet again Sophia, aka Man in Yellow, is scared about how close they're getting. But I'm intrigued as to what is it that she doesn't remember. I don't understand why we couldn't make no mushroom juice, no mushroom Kool-Aid, and pass the Kool-Aid around and get a little swig and all tap into our little walking. But I definitely think that these pictures are important because there would be no other reason for Sophia and Yella to take them. I think these pictures are the key to. Oh, I don't want to say too much. That's just my theory. Y'all can probably figure it out. But yeah, this was dumb. I'm gonna say it. This was dumb of her because you just got finished yelling at one son about the other son, worried that he wasn't gonna be left alone, and yet you walked yourself into the fire pit and answered this phone call and went off on your own when you could die. It's dumb, and she been dumb for a minute now. So that's where we are.
Dumb. Then your husband just died from this. Then your husband just died walking over here. Like, the way I'm never walking to this RV in this world, okay? I mean, y'all know I'm gonna be somewhere taking a nap, but in they positions, I would never walk over here to this RV again. This RV is done for me. It started out bad. Ain't this where it all started for them? The damn RV. I'm not coming in this RV. I'm sorry, my bad.
No, you good.
No, you good.
Yeah, like I said, she's sitting on a pound, and y'all be over here talking Donna the op, and Donna don't want this. No, it's Victor that don't want to live. Tabitha is the one, because look, that's why he went after Tabitha. He knows that Tabitha could have the keys to get them out of there. He knows to be like, we done been through this. How many of your husbands have to die before you actually take the knowledge that you have and use it for good? Obviously, you're not going to. So you know what? I don't even have to kill you, because the same thing gonna happen to you as happened last time. I ain't even gonna be the one to do it as is. We just gonna have a little conversation right here. But some things that I noticed though, I now feel like the theory that was about this being a simulation, like a science experiment thing, we got to disprove that, because we now know the man in yellow is the one that's been the voice on the phone. That was the voice on the phone that was acting like Thomas. That was the voice on the phone that when they was digging and trying to get them find the electric cords and all that, that was like, y'all getting too close, you need to stop. Now we know that's the man in yellow. We know the man in yellow, the one playing these songs in the diner for when people come in. Like we now know that the man in yellow is the one controlling electricity, and whenever they get phone calls and music and stuff, we know that that's him. That's not an outside person. They're not in a dome. Nobody's looking over them. That is trickery and witchcraft-free from the man in yellow. And they just showed us that, again, like I said, it's magic, but I'm gonna talk about it again later.
Okay.
Is it my go?
Oh, go ahead, EJ.
Okay, go ahead. No, yeah, you go.
Yeah, I don't really got much to add. This irritated my soul and spirit. It really did. The fact that he like, we something like friends, we almost friends, you know, I like you. And what did he say? What did he want to remember? Child, I just get me have more questions, okay? And of course he let her know this is where I took out Jim. I done took one of his teeth, girl. I just hope she's gonna go back and tell everybody about this. Tell them, one, yes, he did come get the suit, so they could know he did stop by and pick that suit right back up. Y'all should have burned it. And he got Jim's tooth, and Victor found a bag of teeth. Like, did we even ever discuss that? I just need them. They be talking about the wrong stuff, and then they always find a way to talk about it in front of damn Sophia, and it's really irking my damn nerves. But also to say, like, this is the closest or the furthest y'all have ever gotten, and either you are gonna free everybody or you gonna bring, you know, something else up. So, but to me, it was given that he's scared that they are getting this close, and he's trying to deter her from doing it. And I'm hoping that in this case, she do use her dumbness to keep going and not to get scared and back off. Because while we ain't come this far to back off now.
That part.
Yeah.
Girl, she ain't gonna do nothing. She just like being here. This is her happy place or something. I don't know what it is. Maybe some kind of complex or something. She just dumb. I will say it for you, Quana. Dumb AF. Okay, I'll try to hold off on the profanity. She dumb. This was dumb. Everything about this is dumb. Why are you going back to this RV every time you get a doggone chance? Why would you even go there now with everything happening? It's like at the height of chaos in this place, right? All these things are happening. All these new things are happening. And the first thing you do is go take a walk off by yourself. Did you not learn from Jim walking off by himself? Like, stop walking off by your doggone self. And the way the man in yellow is just playing in her face because he knows that she's not going to figure it out. Like, girl, you're not gonna figure it out. You're not even gonna try hard enough. You're gonna be too scared to even try to figure it out. You're not even gonna do nothing. So listen, I'll see you next time. I'll see you next go around. Let's go ahead and finish this cycle up because I'll see you with the new cast. And I can't wait to meet the new cast because they all dead, y'all.
EJ, you done killed these people off the last two.
Okay. Except for Ethan.
Okay.
Except for Ethan. Well, at least he gonna be ready.
That part.
Okay, if you stay ready, you ain't gotta get ready.
Gotta get ready. Yep. Facts. All right. Was that everybody? Quanta, did you go? Okay, y'all know my brain will cloud this thing. So with that being said, we are at somebody's happy place. Hold on. Listen, I know that this is Kay's happy place, right? This is what she loves. This is what she specializes in. She, as well as Quanta, this is what they do. Tamika has some theories. EJ has been spilling out some of the theories. So I just want to know, I'm gonna say my little piece of a theory. And then I'm gonna let you ladies take over. The main theory that I have, and I'm gonna stick with it, they are in somebody's mental institution, and there's a lot of dark magic that's going on in this institution. I feel like Fatima is the lady in the kimono. I can't be certain, but I feel like that's who she is. Is she going to use her unalivement for some good? I hope so. Also, I feel like we've seen the ballerina quite a bit. I want to see if they're gonna revisit the ballerina. Now, a lot of people were speculating, oh, the ballerina looks like the doctor or the nurse at the hospital where Harry is. Could be, but I did do a background or not background check. I did the casting check to see the first and the last name of the actress, and they're two different people, but they could have did it like that, where they say, okay, this is another version of the ballerina. The doctor is just a little more heavier set to throw us off. So I'm just here again. The hospital is a mental institution. Everybody's locked up. Everybody's crazy. You got Boyd that's dealing with Parkinson, mental health. He needs some medication. Everybody's going crazy. Jade is the mad scientist in this whole situation. And I feel like Father Khatri is a doctor somewhere or a therapist who always has Boyd on his sofa to basically get him to talk and get him to rationalize. If this
turned out to be like Shutter Island, I'm telling you, I'm throwing everything. If this is Shutter Island all over again, I got some words, and I got some words for all of the cast members I done talked to as well. If this turned out to be like Shutter Island, I'm going off on everybody. Everybody
listen, chat. Make sure y'all drop your theories in the chat, please. Okay. And we're gonna go ahead. We'll do Tamika, EJ, Quanta, and then Kay. Slice the horror. We want to hear y'all theories. Tamika.
Oh, I'm sorry. My sound was going in and out for a minute. Y'all know I ain't really got no theories. I just got thoughts. Like I just, oh Lord, if Henry get over here and do something to Victor, I'm gonna be pissed the hell off. This is not what I wanted. This is not what I had on my damn bingo card. Okay, sir. If you want to stay over there in La La Land, do that without Victor. I wish somebody would be able to pay attention and see what the hell Sophia and Yellow's doing, but I guess that's just not gonna happen at all. We just gonna keep being like nothing to see here. I wish they would find another way to not touch this tree, because I just feel like that's important, and the boy in yellow didn't say, the boy in white didn't say that for nothing. So I feel like we need to be paying attention to that, and they still not really listening to damn Victor, even though they talking to each other. They still don't really be listening to each other. We still all gotta disagree or Child, if only we could just drop that part. It's like y'all made me happy because y'all talking, but y'all still not damn listening. So that's aggravating. And Fatima, listen, I ain't gonna lie. When she was able to get through to Smiley, I was just wondering, like, okay, being as though they have this connection and she could see his stuff, was it gonna be where he could see her stuff too? And when he first fell, I thought some kind of way she got hurt too by him falling. I wasn't expecting them to say, girl, you now the Walking Dead, you might be turning into one of these monsters. Of course, Ellis is in denial. He like, no, don't say that. That's not happening when she brings it up. But I think that's exactly what's happening. So, I mean, can we use this to our advantage? I guess that's the only thing that really matters at this point. Because there's nothing we can do to stop it from happening. It's going to happen. So, can she be a monster that's for our team? That's all I want to know. Can we use this as a strength? Because everything else seems to be a damn weakness right now.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm actually rooting for Fatima. Okay, I'm rooting for her.
That's the least she can do other than pushing her weed. Sorry.
And when is Julie gonna get back to the damn story walking?
Right. Yeah, we need that.
I don't know, y'all.
That's good, Tamika. I'm here for that.
Let the experts go with the theories.
That part.
I ain't got no theories. Okay.
EJ, we had this talk last week.
My bad.
That's why I said what I could, EJ. That's why I said what I could. Because I knew Kate was going to be on it.
You just said you're going to be asleep the whole time.
Yes. I'm going to be asleep. I'm going to be that person. They going to be trying. You know why they ain't going to be able to find the drugs, Kay? Because I got the drugs making me fall asleep all day long and all night, okay? Popping drugs. I'm going to be on rotation, okay? Every few hours, I need to go back to sleep. 4 hours, okay? 4 more hours.
Are you going to be on Tilly morphine? You going to be on Tilly's morphine?
Yes. Okay, that's what I'm doing. But okay, so theories.
That's probably the best thing to do since Henry done drunk up all the liquor. And you know what? Maybe Fatima's turning into the Golem. Maybe it's that. I don't know, child.
Yeah, Fatima is out of there. Okay, she is the DEAD on arrival. Okay, she is DOA, and it is over with. And I don't know who we gonna bring in to be another Fatima, but she gone. So we just gonna go ahead and let her go. But because I said we should put her out there in the bunker or whatever the thing, we should put her out there in the box a long time ago. But I do agree with Tamika. She could be useful. She could very much be useful. But she gone, and I don't know if I trust her like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, but right now she still got her mind, so I'm here for that part of it. So I guess we're gonna have to see what happened with her. But as far as any other theories, the only I ain't got no real theories. Y'all be thinking about this real deep and hard. I'm just here for a good time. That's it.
I'm not mad at that. I
didn't hear what Quana feel like she cooking up something real deep right now. So I'm gonna let Quana go ahead.
Oh yeah, Quana about to go in.
I can see it because she done rub. She doing this. She
got the Birdman hands.
Okay.
I can't. I don't know that I have a lot of theories tonight. I got a couple of just quick thoughts, I think. One, I think that Jade's plan is a good plan in the idea of still needing to go down underneath the ground, getting the bones. I think that is still something that needs to happen, but I don't think that tearing up the tree is the smart thing to do. That's some Gullah-Geechee mess. You got them evil spirits in them bottles, and I think they're going to release some evil spirits, and it's going to cause us to have our moment of like chaos before we go into the next season, because we know that they can't solve everything here. So you got to start to anticipate what is the next up the ante moment, and I think that will be it. I'm really intrigued now that the man in yellow told Tabitha, "Oh, you don't remember this? Like we haven't been here already." Just because that makes me wonder again and again, like, obviously either the man in yellow, if Lisa Victor thinks he came with them, that he remembers that he's been here before and he's tapped into whatever the cycle of, like, what's the word, when reincarnation that's been happening, like he is aware of whatever function he served in each lifetime. So that makes me think he wasn't the man in yellow always, but certainly he's managed to survive and maintain this like sameness. But that makes me really interested in, like, what is his real form? Because I don't think that makes me think we haven't seen his real form yet. We don't really know like who he truly is, but maybe Tabitha is. And again, yes, I do think them daggone pictures are the bookmarks that Julie needs, and they haven't pieced it together because nobody has said to her man in yellow. Everybody else is now, like, all the other conversations has been about man in yellow, man in yellow. Nobody has told poor Julie, so she can't piece it together. So my thing is, if we're gonna be telling people stuff, let's just tell everybody everything. Why we having the conversation with everybody, and everybody doesn't know the same information because now we're still without all of this stuff. And that's where I am right now. I'm just like, I think we're going to get whatever the man in yellow's true identity is. I think we're going to finally find out what that is. I predict that I'm predicting that for this season. I could be wrong, but I'm predicting it for this season. But I definitely think that the bottle tree is going to cause some chaos.
Nice. Yeah, because everything comes with a cost, right? Knowledge comes with a cost, right? Y'all opening up trees and stuff, and issues about to go down.
You don't mess with no bottle trees, okay? Now, folks in the North don't know about the bottle trees.
You did that, EJ. How you do it?
Bottle trees.
When you say she ate, what you did?
Yeah, you got to do it. You got to do it. Yep. Okay. No. That's it. You got to do it with both hands, okay? There you go, boo. There you go.
Not Pac-Man. Not Pac-Man.
Yeah, she did like Pac-Man. She ate
Pac-Man.
Okay.
She ate that.
Nice.
And
nice.
Fatima is finna be see, I got one now, but it ain't a good one. I would never go after Quana, okay? It's not a real one, okay? I just want to reiterate what I was gonna say. Is that Fatima, she is a reverse monster now, okay? She's gonna be a reverse monster. Yes, she is a reverse monster. Don't judge me right now. She a reverse monster. She come out in the daytime and the nighttime, okay? She like, they could only come out in the night. She can come out in both times. You know what I'm saying? She like a
Man in Yellow 2.0.
She like the Twilight vampires, and I just don't leave me alone. Don't say nothing. They can come out in the daytime and the night. Some vampires can only come out in the night, but they can go out anytime they want to. This is Fatima, okay? Gone, boo. That's all I got.
How we gonna see? We gonna see. Okay. Is it me? Am I up next?
Yes. Last but not least, the one and only.
Pull out my, y'all know my Harry Potter Hufflepuff.
Handy dandy
Hufflepuff, y'all,
notebook.
exactly. Y'all already know the deal. Big Huff. Y'all got it.
Okay. Big Huff in the building.
Y'all already know. First of all, if y'all are here, because we know y'all come out deep for From, make sure y'all hit like and subscribe. And drop your theories in the chat. We seeing your theories, okay? Everything is coming together. We all in this together, okay? Because don't nobody know what the hell is going on. I told y'all we all circling around the damn tree, all in this together, okay? We all circling around the damn fallen tree. Okay. See, I'm sticking with my necromancy theory that I came up with last week. And Fatima further proved it because now we find out that she's at last week we had. Well, we've been seeing Sophia in yellow doing the damn blood magic. She did the thing with Hen Dog Henry. Then we seen how she brought Roger back to life with some more damn blood magic. We know that everybody who dies there, their spirit somehow stays there. Their fears come to life in this place. The man in yellow don't want them to go get them damn bones from the damn dead children, and now Fatima is dead. The answer somewhere lies within entities who practice sorcery under a title of being a necromancer. And that has to be, this place is like built up. This place thrives off of death. And And once we figure, and this leads me into my next point. There's rules there. And the man in yellow just showed us that there are rules. And we hadn't been thinking about that. There are rules. But I've been thinking about it from the last episode. Because we saw like the totems worked for the dolls, but they didn't work for them damn night monsters.
Right.
And then the man in yellow said, I'm not going to hurt you, Tabitha, but maybe he's not supposed to hurt her. Because even Jade said that's not how Tabitha dies. Like she gets a more gruesome death than that. Like I feel like maybe he can't mess with her. And plus when he doesn't want them to dig up those bones for a reason. I wish I had time to go back and watch all the seasons, but there are certain rules in how FROMville operates. And until we learn what the rules are, they're going to be stuck here. I mean, it's got to be a book of great laws, like in Interview with the Vampire. Somebody got the great laws, okay? That's why I stick with Armand, because he be trying to tell y'all the great laws. If we figure out the great laws, we can figure out how to get out of here.
Oh my Jesus.
Please. Armand just wanted people to live in a damn rat infested, just look dingy, dirty, grimy. Like who girl, no, there ain't no way. Bump them great book of
living in squalor. He was clean when he came out there, and he would be trying to tell y'all what the great laws are. See, that's why y'all stuck in FROMville, because y'all don't know the great laws. When you figure out the rules, we figure out how to get up out of there. That's what I'm saying. It's some rules to this. And I'm gonna start writing down what I think some of the rules are. We're gonna figure it out.
Scream. And that's who I reference. The Scream. Yep. It's Scream, that's the rules, but Armand, no. Scream, okay.
Okay, I love it. 8, down, up. Okay, I love it. I'm loving these theories. The chat is going off with their theories as well. Tabitha is definitely a terrible mother, many times over. I'm here for that comment. And again, I just want to thank everybody for coming through, hanging out with us as we chatted up about From. This was season 4, episode 8, and it was a doozy. Heavy is the head that wears the crown. I added that little part. That's something from Shakespeare, right? But I have a little spoiler that showed me how this whole series is literally going to end. So I'm going to play this video real quick, and we're going to talk about it, and then we're going to wrap this thing up because it's going on 2 hours. And, I know everybody got things to do, right? So with that being said, this is how From is actually going to come to an end. And I'll be right back.
You really do play too much. You really do play too much.
Hey, I had to do it. Y'all. But it ain't the end of From. I don't think it's like it's giving like a Power series where power never ends. It's giving From will never end at this point, and I'm cool with that. I need some more questions answered, but other than that, I'm not quite ready.
Put that tree down and watch the final boss don't come out then.
Right, exactly. Hey, exactly. We got to see that. But again, that being said, I want to thank everybody for coming through. Everybody who was in the super chat or in the chat, engaging. For those of you that gave your super stickers, and we did get a chance to call those off. Now, if you was rude with your super sticker, I'm sorry. I wasn't reading that. It is what it is. But thank you for those that were willing to be respectful and patient and, contribute and hang out with us. We absolutely appreciate it. The engagement was everything. Y'all got some good theories up in here too. And we're definitely looking at those. Elgin will discover Sophia's true identity. How you know? Spoiler alert, I think. How you know? But that's cool. Sarah and Julie will expose Sophia after it changes back from the man in yellow. Okay. All right. And let's see. I think Victor ate all the people. That's why he lived so long. Hey, he had to eat something. He had to eat something.
So now y'all trying to put cannibalism on my boy Victor. Y'all know how I don't be playing about
He
Victor.
said he ate bugs and everything else.
Victor is a survivor. What's your video for I'm a survivor? I'm not gonna give up. I'm not gonna stop.
Eating livers, and all the edible things. But anyway, y'all. Again, thank you guys for engaging within the super chat. Please go ahead, like, share, and subscribe to all channels involved. As always, it's a good time when we get together and we talk about From. With that being said, I would like to go around within the group and thank you, ladies, for entertaining me this hour and a half, or excuse me, almost 2 hours. Just going through hanging out with me and my shenanigans. I absolutely appreciate it. With that being said, I just want to know, what do you ladies, any final thoughts, and what do you ladies have coming up on your channel? And we'll go ahead and go Quana, Tamika, Kay, and then EJ.
No final thoughts. I'm just ready for us to get to the end of this season. I'm excited, and I got a review of Obsession coming out soon, and the Vampire Lestat episode 2 dropping.
Nice. Okay. All right. Tamika.
Oh, I don't have any final thoughts. What do I got coming up on the channel? I don't know, child, to be honest with y'all. It's a little bit of everything, live damn near every day. Something out the bunch y'all should want to see. Come on over, hit the like, comment, share, subscribe to all of the channels, hype us up, put us out there in the algorithm. We appreciate it. We appreciate y'all for coming through.
Absolutely.
You got Oval coming up, right? Wednesday, then Sativa.
Oh,
Thursday, Friday, Raising Canaan.
Okay.
Yeah, Friday's Raising Canaan in the shop.
And then she'll be back over in Virtual Club Eden on Sunday.
Mm-hmm. Yes, where it's always a vibe. Okay.
Hey. Nice, Tamika.
Thank y'all for joining us on Tuesdays with us and all of our foolishness. Just throwing out there, all the Game of Thrones, House of Dragon people. It starts back this weekend? In a few days.
24. Yep.
So we'll be in the building, back in Westeros. So if y'all in the Game of Thrones world, House of Dragon, we're gonna be here for that. Next week I will try to get out my review of Backrooms. Because again, this doctoral program is whooping my ass. So after I'm done with this 10-page paper, I can get this other movie review out. So just make sure y'all hit like and subscribe, turn on your notification bell. We got the Vampire Lestat on Mondays. Team Armand, stand up. Let me know in the chat if you team them. Let me know, because I'm with you. Y'all know.
Only
2 more episodes of From, so we can finish off this series again. Oh, and I have another From cast interview to edit and put out to y'all. I'm gonna let that one be a surprise. I'll just let you know this person was like, all of the cast have just been super nice. So I do have another From interview coming, and Raising Canaan on Friday, y'all. The last season of Raising Canaan. So again, we'll see y'all back here on Friday.
Hey, thank you, Kate.
Yeah, so thank you everybody for coming out. We appreciate each and every one of you as always. This is always fun, and we are very unserious. Just like, well, y'all know who unserious up here. Okay, and we have no I'm gonna let that go. But anyway, y'all, I got everything going on that I just said that Tamika had going on, minus Zatima and Oval. That's everything that I have going on as well. But y'all already know Club Virtual Eden is in effect, and make sure y'all come and hang out with that. If you watch All the Queen's Men, it's always a vibe over there. It's fun. And come hang out with us for the shenanigans when we talk about the Vampire Lestat. Like right now, that show got me in a chokehold. So make sure y'all come and check that out. Hashtag Lestat in the chat. Don't put that old Armand crazy stuff in there. Don't do that. Definitely don't put a hashtag Louis in there.
Hashtag Armand, hashtag Gremlin.
Yeah. Tika, what you got going on?
Well, we got to get to Quana. Did Quana go?
Mm-hmm.
Damn. Why do I miss Quana every time she say something? And I'm sitting there.
Obsession coming out in her review for the Vampire Lestat episode 2.
From got my brain. I might be dealing with some of Boyd's issues at this point. Jesus. And you must have did it fast. Okay, well, anyway, thank you, ladies. And you did go. Thank you, ladies. Thank you all so much for coming through. Always appreciate it. I got just about everything that the ladies up here have going on my channel, all things Ruthless, where the Ruthless Addicts reside. I'm definitely going to go in a few days. I'm waiting for this trailer to be released for Tyler Perry's Ruthless, and the Ruthless Addicts, the cult lovers are going to be back in full effect. It's going to be, we're going to do our thing, Ruthless Roundtable, all those things. I'm enjoying Vampire Lestat. I love, if y'all need to come back and check out our review from yesterday where we got to see Louis, be petty. I was here for the pettiness. But just so much stuff going on the channel. And again, I absolutely appreciate everybody for coming through. Please go ahead, like, share, subscribe to all channels involved. All engagement is definitely appreciated, and hype us up. Hype us up. And EJ got one more thing. What's up, EJ?
Don't forget to go and visit Talk That Talk Media. We didn't get to do all of the From reactions, but we do have at least about 4 or 5 From reactions up there. So definitely go check those out. And our reaction for the Vampire Lestat episode 1 is up as well. And we'll be dropping more of the Vampire Lestat reactions, to come. So please go check that out. Thank y'all.
Absolutely. All right, y'all. We are up out of this thing. Thank you, everyone. We absolutely appreciate you. Y'all have an amazing day. There was so many y'all in and out of here. But again, thank y'all, and we out. Peace.
Filling them with octane, got them gassed up, about to get blasted up. So the last one was the most brother miss him. I seen him when he kissed him at the wake, he made his body woo. The high guy in 850, eyes smoking, rap terror, more chrome and terror. Street five by deliverance, the fifth is conspicuous. Bad boy slipped in 95, ridiculous. My rap lines is like landmines. One step, kaboom, black suits fill the room. To whom it may concern, shooting my kids to click. Act up, I have my honey's total busted. That's right.